What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I've seen a couple of other creatives make this type of video showing what's in their laptop bag, and I said, hey, this will be a super fun video to make and to share with you what I carry around when I'm going to different gigs and playing out and stuff like that. Now, I don't play out a lot. I'm usually just playing at my local church, but every now and then I'm playing at a different church and stuff like that. So I'm going to share with you what's in my bag and what I carry around with me. So let's get into it. So the first thing is my Apple MacBook. I am running a M1 Mac that has 64 gigabytes of RAM, and I am running 2 terabytes. That's what I'm using to run my loops and my Ableton sessions. That's also what I use to produce in Logic Pro as well. If you want access to any of the loops that I use or even my personal Ableton set, you can click the link below and get access to that. But that's the first thing that I'm typically carrying around with me is my M1 MacBook. Now, the second thing that I typically carry around with me in my laptop bag is a MPK Mini. This is made by Akai. I typically use this anytime I need to make a loop on the go, or let's say I'm out at the car dealership and I'm getting an oil change. It's always nice to have something like this with you so you can kill some time and make some music in the process. So this is really helpful. It's only like maybe 25 keys on here, but again, it gets the job done anytime I need to get some quick work done, and it's very helpful. The next thing we got in our bag is in-ears. Let's talk about it. So I am using Juicy Ears. These are really solid in-ear monitors. If you haven't heard of it, you've probably heard of Juicy Ears before. A lot of musicians in the community is using them, but I really like these headphones. The bass response is really good. The sound quality is good as well. The loudness is good. Everything is just good about these headphones in general. You probably need an extension with it because the cable that it ships with is kind of short. So keep that in mind. But Juicy Ears, really solid headphones, and that's what I use. And I carry these around as my main in-ears of choice that I use at gigs. So the second thing that I always carry around with me is a sustain pedal. I do not go to any gig or any church without a sustain pedal. I can't tell you how many times I've been to a gig and they had like a broken sustain pedal and it just ruined the whole entire experience. So I said, I'm always going to have one on me, whether in my bag or in my car, in the trunk of my car. So every gig I go to, you have to have one of these. If you're a keyboard player, make sure you keep a sustain pedal on you. All right, we got some backup in-ear headphones right here. I got some Shure 215s. They are the blue model. So I always like to have backup headphones because I've also been in the situation where my in-ears break right before I have to play at church. This actually happened last year. Maybe it was 2 years ago, but I always have a backup pair of headphones just in case anything happens. I'm prepared, you know? I hope you are enjoying this video, but check this out. If you are looking for a place to get high quality loops and sounds and other musical resources that will help you to make better music and become a better musician, check out mkbaileymusic.com. Our sounds and loops have been used by musicians and producers all across the world. mkbaileymusic.com. Make life-changing music today. Let's get back to the video. We're talking about what's in my bag, right? Let me tell you what bag I'm actually using. So I'm using a Herschel bag. It's made by the Herschel Supply Co brand. I've had this bag now for probably about 6 years. These bags are really durable. Like, you can't even tell that I've had this bag for like 6 or 7 years, but this is the bag that I carry everywhere with me when I'm playing out. You should definitely check out this brand, the Herschel Supply Co brand. I have another bag like this as well that I don't use anymore, and I've had that bag for over 10 years. So I'm saying these bags are durable and they last. So definitely check out that brand if you're in the market for a bag. The next thing we got is my laptop charger. That's nothing fun. That's nothing special. Of course, you need a charger for your laptop. And then I have this clamp for my GoPro. Sometimes at church, I am using my GoPro to record. I use my iPhone sometimes to record, but a lot of times I'm using my GoPro. And right here is my GoPro. Typically, this is always in my bag. Sometimes I forget to charge it, but I am using the GoPro 12. I believe the model is the Hero, maybe. But yeah, this is the GoPro 12 Black is what it says. So it gets the job done. I'm kind of looking for a different camera. Some of my other people that I watch on YouTube, you guys are using like Moses. He's using like, I want to say he's using Sony cameras. My guy, he's doing some incredible things on YouTube, and yeah, I got to get with him and ask him what he's using. I think he's using Sony cameras, but yeah, like shout out to him. That's what I'm using to record my Sunday mornings. Then I have a 2 terabyte hard drive right here. I named this hard drive Live Session HD 2022. I've had this hard drive for going on 3 years now. It's made by Lacey, I think. Just a simple hard drive. Anytime I need to get multi-tracks from my church and take them home to mix the multi-tracks, I use this hard drive to transfer the files. So yeah. And then we have a simple USB-C to USB 3.0 hub. I mainly have this because not all churches have a USB setup for interfaces. So again, I like to be prepared. Basically everything that I'm going over in this video is in the name of being prepared in case I go to a situation that they don't have the proper setup or they don't have a sustain pedal. I have my own and I don't have to depend on them. All right, I'm about to give y'all some secrets now. So I got this off of Amazon, right? So this is, if you've seen some of my videos, you see that I'm recording my keys, and some of you guys say, hey, are you using, what is it called? Meta Ray-Ban sunglasses to record yourself? I'm actually not doing that. I'm actually using a chest camera. So I put my GoPro on this, I guess, stand situation or this brace. So I put my GoPro on it like this, and then I record myself. And then as I'm playing, I got the GoPro right here and it's recording my keys on this little apparatus. I can't think of the word, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm using to record my keys. I'm using this little neck brace thing or whatever you call it. Then I got this random stand right here. This is like a clip-on thing for my phone. Somebody actually gave this to me and I haven't used it yet. I probably need to take it out of my bag because I don't know if I'm going to use it ever. Like super cheap, but that's what we got in our bag right now. What else do we have in here? All right, so the rest of everything I have in this bag is literally like some cables. I got like a headphone extension, and I know these cables are super messy. I got a headphone extension right here. I got a iPhone charger, and then I have a USB cable to connect to my keyboard, to my laptop as well. So that's pretty much everything that's in my musician bag that I am using. Nothing else. That's pretty much everything. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know this video is a little different than the content that I typically make, but I'm sure some of you may have found it interesting to know what I'm using in my bag and what I carry everywhere with me. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. There's a huge percentage of you that watch my videos weekly, but you haven't subscribed yet. So please consider subscribing if you like this type of content and you like what I do. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. That's all we got. We are out.